The pioneers of the teaching of science imagined that its introduction into education would remove the conventionality, artificiality, and backward-lookingness which were characteristics of classical studies. But they were gravely disappointed. So, too, in their time, had the humanists thought that the study of the classical authors and the original would banish at once the dull penitentiary and superstition of medieval scholarism. The professional schoolmaster was a match for both of them, and has almost managed to make the understanding of chemical reactions as dull and as dogmatic an affair as the reading of Virgil's Aeneid. The chief claim for the use of science in education is that it teaches a child something about the actual universe in which he is living, in making him acquainted with the results of scientific discovery, and at the same time teaches him how to think logically and inductively by studying scientific method. A certain limited success has been reached in the first of these aims, but practically none at all in the second. Those privileged members of the community who have been through secondary or public school education may be expected to know something about the elementary physics and chemistry of 100 years ago, but they probably know hardly more than any bright boy can pick up from an interest in wireless or scientific hobbies out of a few school hours. As to the learning of the scientific method, the whole thing is palpably a farce. Actually, for the convenience of teachers and the requirements of the examination system, it is necessary that the pupils not only do not learn specifically the scientific method, but learn precisely the reverse. That is, to believe exactly what they are told and to reproduce it when asked, whether it seems nonsense to them or not. The way in which educated people respond to such quackeries as spiritualism or astrology, not to say more dangerous ones such as racial theories or currency myths, shows that 50 years of education in the method of science in Britain and Germany has produced no visible effect whatsoever. The only way of learning the method of science is the long and bitter way of personal experience, and until the educational or social systems are altered to make this possible, the best we can expect is the production of a minority of people who are able to acquire some of the techniques of science, and a still smaller minority of people who are able to use and develop them.